Okay guys, today's the day. I am harvesting potatoes. These are what I pulled from the grow bags. Now remember, I was just experimenting. I've never used grow bags before. I wanted to see how the grow bags do compared to what I pull out of the ones that have been planted in the ground. This isn't a lot of potatoes for 4 grow bags, but I didn't put a ton of soil in them. So that could be why. I may try again next year. It was really easy to harvest these. I just tipped the bags over and then dug through the loose soil to pull them out. There were a few bigger ones that were like this big, but they had gotten rotten spots on them already. So I just dumped them out on the soil and they'll either decompose or turn into potato plants next year. So this is the grow bag pile. Now let's go see what I have in the ground. So this is the potato bed. Remember, I had tried to do lettuce and spinach on either side of it and they completely failed. So all I have in this is potatoes and then some trees that I planted down there waiting to get moved next spring. So I have a stick in each spot where there were potatoes. I'm just going to go through and dig those up. I brought over one of the grow bags because I think that's the easiest thing to just throw them into for now. So I'm gonna get started working on this and we'll see how many potatoes we end up with. Just put a little potato on top. That one got chewed on by something. How rude. I might not even need to dig too much. We'll see. Okay, so this is what I ended up with for potatoes. So these are the ones that were in the ground. Those are the ones that were in the grow bags. There were only 4 plants in the grow bags, and I had, I think, 13 in the ground. So looking at the difference, I'm gonna say the grow bags are the winners. And I had some of these ones that were in the ground have been a little bit chewed on, which there were some rotten ones in the grow bag, but none of them were chewed on. So I think for me and my soil, the grow bags are the winner for now, at least. So next year I will probably order more grow bags. I'm not sure if I'll get those kinds again or try and get some different ones. Grow bags are expensive, so we'll see. And I will try again with the potatoes. I know this isn't a lot. This is a really small harvest and a lot of people would probably be bummed by this. But I did get more out of it than I put in. I said I had 13 plants, but it was just a few seed potatoes that were cut up. And those were just leftover that were in the pantry from what my mom gifted me last year. So this isn't a lot, but it was a potato experiment this year, so I am happy with it. Like I said, I think I'm gonna just do grow bag potatoes next year, and then we'll see the results of that. I do have sweet potatoes that I need to harvest still, but they are not anywhere near ready. So I am just gonna save this half of this video until I do the sweet potato harvest, because I'll just do one potato harvesting video mashup. But I'm gonna hose these guys off and just let them air dry a little bit, and then we'll be eating them here rather soon. Come here. Okay guys, it is October 1st and I still haven't dug up my sweet potatoes, so I am going to do that now. I'm not anticipating that there's going to be a lot, but they need to come up. It's 47 degrees, it's cold, I don't want to be out here, but I need to get these potatoes out of the ground. I stole my kid's little basket thing, so let's, if I can pay attention to the camera, let's get these potatoes out quick. And then I'm going to hide in the house where it's nice and warm with the fire going for the rest of the day. Okay, so you can kind of see they've started bulging up the ground where the plants were originally put in. So I'm just going to take my shovel and like dig underneath. I think there's 4 or 5 plants, and then I'm just going to put them in this bucket to make hosing them off easy. I'm not going to film this because it's been raining and everything is wet, so I don't want to set my phone on anything. So I'll just dig them up and then I'll show you what we end up with. Alright, so I ended up actually with a really good sweet potato harvest. I am super happy with this. Last year, like this one, but break it down into like a bunch of teeny ones would be what I totaled out for sweet potatoes. So much better this year. I did end up, it's probably like 8 pounds of sweet potatoes, which, I mean, we don't eat a lot, but that's plenty for us. And I left like the little scraggly pieces because I don't feel like dealing with that, so the squirrels and the mice and whatever else, the bugs, can enjoy that. And then I went ahead and I harvested the squashes that were in here, and I did pull up my cabbages as well. So here I had 2 acorn squash is all I ended up with. Pathetic. Last year I grew butternut squash, and like they were coming out my ears. I couldn't contain them. I had so many. I was giving them away, but acorn squash didn't do so well here. I have 2 watermelons of that, another watermelon. I think these are cantaloupes. 2 cabbages over there, 1 laying over there. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with it. And I actually threw another cabbage to the chickens because I have no fridge space. And I don't feel like freezing cabbage, so I need another fridge to figure out what the heck to do with all this produce. But yeah, here's a little garden's been getting torn down. But that's it for the potato harvesting video. I'm gonna go inside and get these washed off, and I think maybe I might have to make a sweet potato pie for my kids tonight because I don't think they've ever had one. So thank you for watching, guys.